new technologies for the defenders of Aelion. Go on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program.
So many conflicting emotions, all battling it out within me right now. Despite the fact that it's an obvious obstacle, this door, or to be a bit more precise, the magic permeating it, is a truly wonderful masterpiece. I cannot help but admire such a magnificent thing. Not many mages of today are capable of such intricate sorcery. It's as though I'm looking at the work of old masters, or even, dare I say, at my own creation. It's fairly obvious that the spell was cast by Nerion, but there exists another interesting question you should ask. Who was it that taught him these charms? You have my solemn word that none of my mages would have lifted a finger to help that traitor, but then again, they are the only ones capable of doing something like this. There's one more great mystery in this world. I will attempt to unravel it for you. With your permission, of course. I must warn you, though, it's going to take a bit of time.
Whoa. Do you have a minute? Find me in the park. I need to tell you something.
A minute of your attention. Today we get...
I'm glad to see you. You know that thing you have above your head looks really cool. I wish I had one like it.
What's that? A god? Look, that really is a god.
Hey, shush! I'm sorry about that. These are my friends, Lean and Halkias. This is Iola. And Tiberius popped in to congratulate me too. Maybe for you it's not that much of an achievement, but for me, well, I have a statue in the Hall of Greatness now.
The finest of the statues. Every day, 8 ancient midgets polish it till it shines brighter than Iana's breastplate. Of course, Iana is mad. But what can she do to an Aelion hero?
Don't listen to them. They're idiots. Anyway, I've decided to celebrate. We're going to the Diaphragm Archipelago. You coming? Thanks. I didn't really think you'd come since you're a big shot. But if you change your mind, know that we'll be happy to see you. So feel free to stop by any time. Okay, I want you to tackle this in a quick manner. And make sure to let me know how it goes, all right?
Bad news from the front. We are retreating.
If this keeps up, Aelion will be captured. You seem weird. It's as if you're seeing something else when you're looking at me.
Good news. A few more volunteers have joined us. Do you have any simple tasks for them? A great idea. Working together will make us all more effective. Main works are complete. All that's left is the interior. It's a bit too simplistic for my taste, but I don't know much about architecture. It's a matter of taste, and I'm rather conservative in that respect. I like your cathedral more.
Good news. I've managed to lift the veil of mystery. Find me, and we can continue our endeavor.
And then he exterminated almost every living thing on the planet.
New technologies for the defenders of Aelion. Go on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program.
It appears that guests are not welcome here. Go ahead and clear the way to the doors. You know, it took me quite a significant amount of time to locate the correct key required for this spell. I did find it, however, and so... However, it is my opinion that you probably should not take this path. You know what? I will take it. And you can use another entrance to get into Nerion's lair. My adepts have discovered another way in. One of them shall accompany you to show you the way. Now go. My adepts will show you the way. Meanwhile, I'll work on this door, which is no simple task for a blind old man like me. Now go. I must concentrate to do this.
I'll be accompanying you. I sense danger. It's an ambush. It's Angvaris, one of Nerion's commanders. Why is there a winger on him? Why was he subjugated?
No! I don't want to do this! Finally! Death will free me.
contacted Matarkus. We're almost there. This creature keeps nuts in the lake.
Delay our dear guest. He'll be here soon. Keep him busy. Keep him busy until my return. And do not dare fail me.
We came here to talk.
Without onlookers.
My old friend. My, what a surprise. I must admit that I was expecting guests at the front entrance. Surprise! I have been waiting for this. What a glorious sight! Can you feel your will draining away?
How are you feeling? No, that won't do at all. You can give me the message. I'll talk to Nerion myself.
It does not seem proper for honorable gods to break into my humble home and kill my servants, whatever for. What have I done to you?
Nerion, I will allow you to correct your mistakes. The choice is simple. Come back to serving Aelion immediately, or you can remain a fugitive and an exile.
Why could you not have just come out and say so? I mean, if Iana herself stood before me and asked for my help, how could I refuse? Of course, I agree. It is them, those I've always despised. Don't believe me? What do you possibly know about me? I, a god of Aelion, had to resort to hiding in these foul catacombs. I've had enough of these creatures. I'll return to Aelion's people, for they are my people.
I've heard rumors. Tell me what really happened. You have exceeded our expectations, but there's more. We could use Nerion's help these days. I understand. I feel the same. Nerion has to earn our trust. Only selfless acts will allow Nerion to atone for his betrayal. Believe me, Nerion understands this as well. He will make an effort. But of course, I'll be keeping an eye on him. I'm sending my people to him right now. Whatever he was plotting, you have managed to ruin his plans. Thank you for your service. Now I must decide where Nerion's talents and skills will be most effective, and decide which defensive breach should be closed first. Go. You have much to do. Remember, 6 heralds must be defeated. This is only the beginning of your path to true power.
There's something that is nagging at me. And from the looks of it, you seem worried as well. Believe me when I say I wish I knew the answer to that. But unfortunately, I do not. It's the very first time I've seen this kind of creature. Its appearance seems hard to believe, but I've seen enough mantides in my life, so I'm able to recognize one of them easily. The behavior of this creature was like that of your typical winger parasite. However, it's common knowledge that the mantides don't have the ability to enslave gods. I wonder which one of us made the mistake. And how much is it going to cost us? I am going to need to think over all the events that have just transpired. And I do my best thinking when I'm on the road. I will reach out and contact you when necessary.
Please get here. Something terrible has happened. I can't handle this alone.
I didn't expect the Immortals to show up so quickly. Vipers are all over the place. There are casualties. We set up a camp here, and then received an order to wait for the Immortals and ensure a coordinated attack. Our task is to take out the Gorgonides and the sea creatures. The Gorgonides have been trying to get inside the camp, but we've withstood their attack so far. See that cannon? The control codes have been lost for a long time, so it's been disabled for several centuries. But the Gorgonides seem to have found the code somehow. They've enabled the generators, hoping to bring it online. Of course, it only shoots into space, but if they bring down part of the Celestial Fortress, it could cause a lot of damage. We can't let them do this. Yes, trouble in the scientist camp. They were exploring the ruins when those creatures attacked. Our men couldn't get through to them. They only found one of them. His name is Entomachus. It's miraculous he survived, but I find his story hard to believe. Talk to him. If there are any other survivors, you can help them.
They're keeping me here as though I've done something horrible. All I did was survive. I'll tell you how it all happened. I hope they'll let me go home soon. We set up camp in the south next to the stone statues. I set off to work in the twilight, tripped over something and fell. I hit my head so hard I saw stars. I was about to get to my feet when a squad of Gorgonides rushed past me into the camp. Well, I decided to play dead. Nothing important, really. I got scared and ran away from the camp, and then I barely remember anything. My head still hurts from the hit, you know? I was wandering through the forest when the Templars found me. They brought me here. I hope at least some of the camp have survived and you can help them.
Greetings. This is one of the generators which power the cannon in the center of the island. The Gorgonites cannot pass. This is our last stand. I'm sure the Gorgonites are preparing to attack our camp again. I hope you will disrupt their plans. We won't survive another assault. There were too many Vipers. We've suffered great losses. We managed to hold here and call for reinforcements. I didn't expect to see the Immortals. A large enemy force has been detected. Hundreds of common Gorgonites. There are also bigger creatures, but only few of them. I sent Sergeant Amphilius's group to scout the area around the nearest generator. They haven't returned yet, but you can catch them on their way back in. Only the scientists' camp sent a distress signal. I guess the other civilians just didn't get the chance. We tried to reach the scientists, but there were too many monsters around. On our way back, we found one of the scientists, Antimachus. It seems to me that he just abandoned the others and ran. Of course, this may not be the case, but there's still no news from the camp, and he doesn't have a scratch on him. We'll wait for an investigation. We'll keep him here under surveillance for now. Amphilis was an experienced scout. If his group was killed so close to our position, the situation is even worse than I thought. What happened to Second Squad? Their last message came from the coast. I couldn't hear much over all the noise, but they said something about an elevator. We shouldn't run out of energy anytime soon. There are no anomalies. Only the generators were launched, but we know that much already. Which means we don't need the probes anymore. You need to disable the probes as quickly as possible. They can cause interference and disrupt communications on our machinery. These creatures have killed many of our men and destroyed a large portion of our equipment. But thanks to you, the odds are once again in our favor. I'm glad I could help out. Keep in mind that these obelisks can be found all over the island. But no one is responding. Members of 2nd Squad or a Titan could be in your area. Try to find them.
I don't understand. I mean, I only left them for one night. I really don't know. Something bad. Look, their things are scattered, and the camp is empty. I only left them for the night. I was looking for a gift for Iola for her birthday. I mean, it was her birthday. Of course I looked for them. They weren't nearby, and their communicators are off. I was afraid to go too far, so I called you. I didn't want to leave the camp for too long. I mean, what if they come back? What if they're wounded? I think one of us should stay here just in case. That's what I thought, that you'd know what to do. I didn't touch a single thing. Everything is as it was. Well, what do you think happened here? I don't get it either. But they should still be alive. Only the remnants could have attacked them, right? There aren't other enemies on the archipelago. And if the sea creatures or Gorgonides attacked the camp, there would be bodies. Since there aren't, they have to be alive. Everything is fine. Fine. I'm all right. Come on, tell me what we should do next. Will you go? Of course. It'll be better if you go. I understand. I'll remain here in case anybody comes back. Right. I'll be here.
I need some time to analyze the situation. Not enough data for a complete analysis. In other words, I do not know what happened here. One thing is certain. At the time of the incident, there were 3 people in the camp. The footprints of one of them led out of the camp. I have calculated an approximate trajectory. Unconfirmed points must be checked. I marked one of them with a special beacon. I suspect that a Gorgonoid patrol spotted our runner. He had to change course. Calculating new trajectory. Done. In a Varax now? Not a good idea. Varaxes are extremely aggressive. Note the way my scanning annoys them. The tracks disappear. I'll need time to determine a possible direction and calculate a new trajectory. These kelps trampled all over the place.
I found something on the Ailenet. This guy has a blog. He writes about people going missing on Aelion. is convinced that there are links between the missing all over Aelion. Some of the stories sound word for word like ours. I'll keep looking.
This is not a correct location. You've made a mistake. You should be ashamed. I'm joking. It's actually not a mistake, but I can't feel shame. Our runner is not here, but what we do have here are the local attractions and splendid masterworks of ancient art, stone idols. If these heads could speak, they would save us a lot of time. Too bad they weren't created by Flavius, unlike me. Tablet detected. Downloading data. Its owner must have been trying to distract himself from the situation. Not for long. Something forced him to abandon the ruins in haste.